Welcome to Channel 4 News, Episode 2, sponsored by Ethan's Cut of Beef. Recently, a new article has passed, Article 31, Tax Act. Effective immediately, taxes are to be collected every other Saturday, unless otherwise notified. Tax evasion is a serious offense and will be dealt with as such. The NCCA has officially released their logo. It looks a lot like the new Caledonia Transport Agency, just different color and different words, and acronyms are very similar too. Fences are now becoming a problem in New Caledonia. Some people are arguing that taxes should be paid on fences while others do not. In the past, Connor has told multiple people that fences do not count. Apparently they do. This made a lot of people frustrated and upset. Alex's argument is you're marking it as your own property. And you pay for how much property you mark off as your own. However, this does not count in the plots, probably to encourage more people to build things. The shared developer team has recently posted a Google form for people to fill out. This will change the music discs. The developers finally figured out how to change any song into a music disc. The developer team has made Sweden, the one played by a real orchestra, into disc 11. But they'd like to know your feedback on it and what other musics that they should replace it with. This episode is sponsored by Ethan's Cut of Beef. Here's Ethan's Cut of Beef's ad.
Ethan's Cut of Beef, it's a restaurant, like all types of food. It's located right on Ollie Mint's place. We currently have one other location. So we own Smack Snacks, which is our concession stand for our arena.
Welcome back. The website development team has recently changed the newcaledonia.ml domain name to just redirect to the Google site. However, if you go to download.newcaledonia.ml, it'll still bring you down to the download page for the shader pack. Same with map.newcaledonia.ml, it'll still bring you to the map website. However, now if you go to newcaledonia.ml/map, it will redirect you to the map website. Or newcaledonia.ml/download, it will redirect you to the download site. Also, Alan has released new screenshots. Go check them out in the Discord. Of course, the new most popular screenshots of New Caledonia are Upper New Caledonia, the Greek Temple. Corey Stadium looks really nice with the lighthouse behind it. Also, the $1,000 house I talked to you about now has an amazing screenshot in the Java shader. I also personally like the movie studio, maybe it's mine, but it makes it have a nice background for the website. I also like the screenshot with the swimming pool. And the one in New Landfair. Up next, we have Alex with IRL.
Thank you, Alan. I'm Alex Snyder, and this is IRL, presented by The Times, your best place for real-world news. So first, we're going to jump right into the real-world news. First, there was a police shooting of a man named Jacob Blake in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He was charged with domestic violence and a sex-related crime. The 911 call and the cop radio are out on the internet for public viewing. The responding riots in Kenosha, Wisconsin, led to a lot of looting and burning down, as in other cities such as Seattle, Portland, and Chicago. Many people have stepped in to defend businesses, such as Kyle Rittenhouse here. He was chased by many BLM rioters, and they threw a Molotov cocktail at him, and he shot back. His video is again on the internet for all to see. He was arrested and is currently being charged with first-degree murder. However, many people are standing up to defend him. The Republican National Convention and the Democratic National Convention were both held in the last 2 weeks. Both were held remotely. However, the Republican National Convention is a lot better than its Democratic counterpart. It did 6 times better in its first night, and President Trump, the official nominee, has not even spoken yet. Former Vice President Joe Biden was officially announced as the Democratic nominee, and President Donald Trump was officially announced as the Republican nominee. Finally, Hurricane Laura has strengthened to a Category 4, nearly Category 5 hurricane as it made landfall this morning in the Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana, Beaumont, Texas area. In response to the Jacob Blake shooting, the Los Angeles Clippers and Lakers have canceled. Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James spoke out against it, as he has in the past in regards to BLM. In other sports news, Baltimore Ravens of the NFL released safety Earl Thomas after he got into a fist fight with a fellow safety. One of the main teams pinned to get him, the Dallas Cowboys, have said that they're reportedly not interested. That's all we've got for you this week. Right back to you, Alan. Thank you.
I think that concludes everything from this episode of Channel 4 News.